Apple just pulled off the ultimate bait-and-switch, and the tech world is absolutely furious. Millions of people stayed glued to their screens for WWDC 2026, waiting for the one machine that supply chain leaks practically guaranteed. We all had our credit cards ready for the brand new M5 Mac Mini. But instead of a groundbreaking hardware reveal, we got hours of software fluff and corporate deflection. Tim Cook and his team completely ghosted the hardware segment, leaving a deafening silence that sent shockwaves through the community. Buyers who purposely held onto their cash and refused to upgrade their aging setups were left entirely stranded. The hype train ran at full speed straight off a cliff, and now we are left trying to piece together exactly why Apple chose to hide its most anticipated desktop. The real story behind this sudden disappearance reveals massive cracks in Apple's seemingly flawless operation. Right now, the entire tech industry is locked in a brutal AI hardware gold rush, and Apple is losing ground. Tech giants are aggressively buying up advanced processor wafers and high-speed memory at unprecedented rates. Even with Apple's massive leverage, suppliers simply cannot keep up with the demand. To make matters worse, Apple is actually trapped by the massive success of the current M4 Mac Mini. That machine struck such a perfect balance of price and performance that small businesses and enterprise IT departments bought them by the pallet. Apple is still drowning in a massive manufacturing backlog for the M4, with high-end custom orders facing weeks of shipping delays. Launching an M5 version right now would trigger a logistics nightmare, angering customers who just waited a month for an older machine. To truly understand the scope of this global bottleneck, you have to look at how Apple plans its chip life cycles. Every single generation of Apple silicon relies on TSMC, the world's leading semiconductor foundry. Right now, every major AI developer, cloud provider, and smartphone maker is fighting for the exact same advanced manufacturing nodes. Apple usually gets first dibs because they buy in massive volume, but the sheer scale of the current AI boom has broken the system. There simply are not enough silicon wafers to go around. Because of this, Apple had to make a tough choice. They chose to prioritize their highest margin products, like the upcoming iPhone processors and top-tier MacBook chips, leaving the budget-friendly Mac Mini out in the cold. The silicon that was supposed to power your next compact desktop is currently being diverted to keep up with more profitable devices, proving that even a multi-trillion-dollar giant has to compromise when the global supply chain snaps. This manufacturing crisis creates a massive domino effect for regular consumers who are caught in the middle. For nearly a year, trusted analysts and supply chain insiders practically guaranteed that the M5 generation was just around the corner. Because Apple stayed completely silent and let the hype build, thousands of buyers skipped the M4 generation entirely. They chose to work on slow, outdated Intel Macs or early M1 machines, counting down the days until WWDC. Now, those users are stuck in a bizarre limbo. Rumors are already starting to circulate about the M6 architecture, leaving buyers to wonder if the M5 generation will be completely erased from history or treated as a minor footnote. This leaves consumers with a frustrating dilemma. Do you break down and buy an older M4 machine that is already midway through its life cycle, or do you keep playing Apple's endless waiting game for a machine that might not drop until the end of the year? When the M5 Mac Mini finally launches in late October or early November of 2026, you need to temper your expectations. Do not expect a sleek new look. Apple just redesigned the chassis last generation, shrinking the footprint significantly and altering the thermal layout. Historically, Apple milks every enclosure design for 5 to 7 years to maximize their profit margins and recoup their engineering costs. The external look will be completely identical to the model sitting on shelves today. It will feature the exact same dimensions, the same metallic finish, and the same port layout on the back. If you were hoping for extra front-facing connectivity or a radical new color option, you are going to be deeply disappointed. The magic, or lack thereof, will take place entirely under the hood, meaning this update is purely a standard spec bump wrapped in a highly polished marketing campaign. Inside that familiar aluminum box, Apple is finally making some long overdue corrections to the spec sheet. For years, the tech community has slammed Apple for stubbornly clinging to unacceptable base configurations. Selling a premium desktop with meager storage in the mid-2020s was widely seen as a blatant cash grab. Thankfully, leaks indicate that the M5 generation will finally kill off the pathetic 256GB baseline storage tier. The new entry-level standard will be 512GB of fast solid-state storage paired with 16GB of unified memory right out of the box. While Apple executives will undoubtedly stand on stage and frame this as a massive, historic leap forward for user value, the reality is far less impressive. These basic specifications should have been the bare minimum standard 3 whole years ago. Consumers have spent years paying outrageous upgrade fees just to make their base Macs usable for modern applications, so this change is less of an innovation and more of a forced surrender to modern industry standards. For serious power users, creative professionals, and software developers, the M5 Pro Mac Mini will be the actual machine to watch. This higher-tier variant is engineered to push the boundaries of compact desktop silicon just a little bit further. Reliable supply chain reports point to significantly wider memory bandwidth, which will allow the system to move massive files without hitting a performance wall. Furthermore, Apple is heavily beefing up the GPU architecture. This new graphics engine is designed specifically to handle localized AI rendering tasks, large-scale video editing, and complex 3D modeling environments. To match this professional focus, the M5 Pro will ship with a standard baseline of 1 full terabyte of storage. These upgrades are undeniably useful for people who earn a living using their Macs, but let us be brutally honest here. None of these internal bumps feel like earth-shattering innovations that justify such a massive product delay. It is a predictable, iterative update that has been artificially inflated by market scarcity. Of course, Apple rarely gives you an upgrade without asking for a little extra cash in return. All of these so-called free upgrades to the base configuration are going to come with a painful catch. Industry whispers are heavily pointing toward a mandatory price hike across the entire Mac Mini lineup. We are expecting the entry-level M5 machine to jump by at least $100. That pushes the absolute cheapest baseline model from its historic sweet spot up to an estimated $799. It is a classic corporate maneuver. Apple upgrades the baseline components to look generous, but then forces you to pay a premium for standard parts that the rest of the PC industry adopted ages ago at much lower price points. This price hike completely changes the value proposition of the Mac Mini, transforming it from an undeniable budget champion into a highly calculated mid-range investment. This strategy reveals exactly how Apple uses its ecosystem to lock users into specific spending brackets. By raising the entry price of the Mac Mini, they bridge the price gap between their budget desktop and their more expensive laptop lineups. If a baseline desktop costs $799, suddenly jumping to an entry-level MacBook Air or a standard iMac does not seem like a massive financial leap. It is a brilliant way to upsell consumers who originally just wanted a cheap, reliable box to plug into their existing monitors. Apple knows that once you are bought into their ecosystem, you are highly unlikely to jump ship to a Windows PC just over $100. They use your loyalty as leverage, knowing they can delay hardware, raise prices, and withhold basic configurations without facing a massive drop in total user retention. My honest opinion is that Apple is playing a dangerous game of artificial scarcity and forced premiums. The M5 Mac Mini is a solid, necessary correction, but it forces consumers to pay extra for basic features that the rest of the PC industry made standard years ago. If you desperately need a machine right now, do not wait for a minor spec bump that is wrapped in corporate strategy delays. The current M4 model remains an absolute beast that will easily handle your daily workflow for years to come. Buying into the hype cycle only rewards Apple for mismanaging its logistics and withholding inventory. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay ahead of the biggest tech scandals, make sure to subscribe to the channel, share this video with your fellow tech enthusiasts, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.